everybody, this is Daniel Valoff with Victory Fitness. How are you all doing? Today we're going to have a BOSU workout. I'm real excited about sharing that with you guys. Before we get started, I just want to say that this is for people who have advanced stability. If you don't have advanced stability yet, or you never worked with the BOSU, then do a little bit of practicing on how to balance with the BOSU for a couple of weeks, and then maybe come back to this video. When you're working with the BOSU, especially when you're balancing on top of it, there's a lot of ways to hurt yourself by falling. So use a spotter if you don't have really great stability, or you're concerned that you might fall and injure yourself. Especially if you're elderly, you should definitely be using a spotter whenever you're doing a balance type workout, because your bones become more brittle and prone to breaking when you get older. So here is a BOSU. If you don't have one, go to your gym and use the one at the gym. Make sure you find one that has little rubber feet on the bottom of it. A lot of times these BOSUs, the little rubber feet fall off, and then they become slippery, and that's also a hazard. So make sure you find one that has the little rubber feet, or some of them have a rubber ring around them. But we are going to be jumping on it and stuff, and we don't want it to slip out from underneath you. So look for that. I'm going to walk you through all of our exercises today, and then we'll get right into doing them. We're going to do each exercise for 30 seconds and take a 10-second break in the middle. When we're standing on top of a BOSU, there's two ways. This is known with the flat side down as the less challenging way to stand on something. So it's kind of wobbly, and the whole point is when we do exercises incorporating the BOSU, we're going to be intervening a lot of the smaller muscles that are used to help us stabilize, so our muscles work together more fluidly. So this is the side that's a little easier to stand on. Find one foot on it and get balance while you have your other foot on the ground. Once you have your balance, slowly just bring your other foot on there. Use a spotter if you feel concerned that you might fall, or have something to hold on to help you out, okay? Whether it's a wall or a buddy or your couch or something. The other side, with the round side down, the flat side up is considered a little bit more challenging to stand on. There's a couple of ways to get on that. Probably the most riskiest way and most advanced way is just to jump on it. That's kind of actually what feels more comfortable to me. Just to jump like that. And to get off, what you want to do is tilt one foot to the ground like that. I prefer doing the side with the handle hitting the ground, and then step off just like that with the other foot. Okay? There's another way, and that is to keep one foot on the ground, one foot in the center. I personally think this is a little bit more challenging, but that's just me. And get your balance and slowly transfer your weight of the other foot off the ground and on there. And then from here, just scooch your feet out to the edges. That's the other way. Once again, I'm just going to bring one end of the ground and step off. And then the last way to get on is kind of like a skateboard. You just put one foot on the ground, or prefer using the handle side to the ground, and then just just balance on that one foot, and bring the other foot on top, and go like that. Okay, once again, I'm going to bring my foot off to the ground and come back on. Reminds me of my old skateboarding days. When I was a kid, Back to the Future came out, and every kid went to the store and got a skateboard and tried to learn the one trick that he did, which was picking up a skateboard like that. Okay, and I can still do it. All right, so that's how to get on a BOSU. The other safety concern: make sure there's rubber feet or something tacky on there so your BOSU is not going to slip. If your BOSU at the gym or at home does not have rubber feet, find some way to make it not slip, whether it's putting something non-slip underneath it or whatever. That is a real good way to injure yourself if it slips out from underneath you. And the other thing is, make sure today that you're working with shoes that are tied up tight all the way. Sometimes people like to work out with their laces undone. They do fancy stuff and they kind of keep them on loose, but today you're going to need them on tight. Okay, our first exercise is just going to be a lateral step drill. So we're going to stand with both feet to the side, and we're going to, the idea is to get the power from this outer hip right here, okay? So I want you guys to think about jumping to the side more than stepping up and going vertical, okay? So it's just what you're thinking about when you're doing it, okay? I want you guys to think about driving off this saddlebag area, okay? Or what trainers call your abductors. Okay, so we're going to get both of our feet on that BOSU and then go on the other side and come back. So it's going to look like this. I'm not camping out on here all day and getting my balance and coming over. That's just a transition point. If you don't have a BOSU and or you don't feel comfortable with the BOSU, you can try this without the BOSU and just do it like that, okay? Get down low on this part, spring out to the side, make sure you're feeling it here, okay? All right, so that's the first exercise. The next one is a single leg bridge, a BOSU single leg bridge. So we're going to lay on our back, put our shoulders on the ground. I like to get our elbows off the ground. We give ourselves a hug, and we're going to just kick one leg out and bring up our hips as high as we can and squeeze our glutes. Come down about an inch above the ground and come back up. Okay, we're going to go 30 seconds on that one leg, 30 seconds on the other leg, okay? After that, we have goblet squats. So, before we start today, I want you to grab 2 dumbbells, a light dumbbell and another dumbbell that's heavy, so maybe about twice the weight of your light dumbbell. So if you've got a 10-pounder for your light, grab a 20 for your heavy. We're going to go through this whole first round using just the light dumbbell. And next time around, for this exercise, we're going to bump it up, if you feel comfortable with the movement, to our dumbbell that's twice the weight. Okay? So for beginner BOSU users, we're going to keep the flat side down, and we're going to step up on it and just do some goblet squats. And a goblet squat means you're holding the dumbbell like this, or your kettlebell, and I like to have my clients kind of just bring it in close so it's not heavy. This is heavy, and this is, the weight just coming straight down. So it's just physics. The further away the weight is from you, the heavier it's going to seem. Okay, and then we're going to come down and let your elbows come down and touch your knee. And then right back up, okay? Back is flat, weight on my heels. But we're going to be doing on the BOSU. So this is what it looks like on this side. It's going to be a lot slower than you'd be able to do it off the BOSU. Okay, try to have your knees not wobble at time. Okay? And then some of us will be doing it on this side, okay? So if you feel uncomfortable doing it with a light weight, don't do any weight at all. But the goal is to be able to do it with a light weight and then eventually move up to a heavy weight. So when you're stepping onto the BOSU, don't get it into your goblet stance position. Just hold the dumbbell in your hand, or have your spotter hold it and hand it to you, okay? So get on your BOSU and come down like this. Okay, so that's the BOSU goblet squat. Next, we're going to be doing something called, I'm calling it a single arm fly to sit up. So I'm going to have you guys sit on the BOSU. If you're right on top of the peak of it, it's going to be really hard. So scoot down and make sure that your tuchus is just about in the middle waypoint, okay? And you're only going to use one dumbbell. You're going to come down on your back and do a fly with one dumbbell. So it's off balance and your core has to stabilize. Come straight up and put that dumbbell straight up. Okay, we're going to go and do 15 on one side and then 15 on the other side. Okay? After that, we have mountain climbers on the BOSU. So everyone, you're going to flip over your BOSU. And since we just fatigued our abs, we should hopefully, if we're doing this right and supporting right, we'll feel this in our abs too. So mountain climbers just look like this, in and out, keeping your abs tight. Don't let your hips jump up and down like that, okay? In and out with the feet. Don't let all your weight impact on your front foot. As a matter of fact, you don't even need to let that front foot hit the ground. After that, it's going to be pretty cardiovascular. So we're going to take a little breather and do bird dogs. Now, bird dogs are, you can do them on the ground without a BOSU if you don't have one. You're just going to alternate your left arm going out straight and your right leg going out straight. Bring it back down, and then you're going to switch. Right arm straight. Now, if you're doing them totally right, you should have a straight line going from your leg to your hand. If you have some flexibility issues, that's going to be a little bit more challenging. It's very challenging for me. So that's how you do it on the ground. If you want to make it more challenging, we're going to do it on a BOSU. So you can put both hands on the ground, both knees on the BOSU, and do them. Okay. If it feels easy, it's because your toe's on the ground. So take your toe off the ground, unless you can't do it with your toe, off the ground, and try them that way. And then how we're going to do in today's workout, at least how we're going to start, and then we'll keep modifying to make it easier. We're going to try both knees and both hands on the BOSU, and both toes off the ground. Okay? So that's going to look like this. It's going to look a lot wobblier. Okay? It's going to take a lot more core strength. Okay? After that, we have walking push-ups. So we're going to do a push-up with one hand on the BOSU, like that. We're going to walk over, put the other hand on the BOSU, and come down deep, okay? And we'll do that for 30 seconds, and then our last one, if you got a bunch of sweat on your BOSU, you may want to wipe it off for this one. I call this BOSU bounce house. All we're going to do is just jump on the BOSU and bounce off. This is definitely why you don't want this slippery, because it's wet or your rubber feet are gone. Those are both bad ideas, okay? So this is just going to look like this. Keeping your abs tight, okay? Especially when you land back on the ground. You want to keep your abs tight while we're doing this. So if you're a major stud, you'll be doing this speed. I may start off with this speed, but it's going to be hard to keep up that speed, so I might have to slow it down, okay? So, with all that said, are you guys ready to get started? I don't know if I am, but you guys are all here and all, so I think we should do it. Let me just get a sip of water, and you guys get a sip of whatever you're drinking. And let me get my timer ready, and my get my workout towel handy. All right, you guys ready? Get your BOSU down, make sure it is not slippery, and step to the side of your BOSU, and we're going to start with our lateral agility drill. Okay, ready? Let me set my timer. Okay, we're going to start in 10 seconds. Remember that you're focusing on putting your power from the outer thigh. We're going to start getting deep and go. Once you feel more comfortable with it, you can start speeding it up. Get down deep. Explode. Okay, everyone get down on your back and put your feet on the BOSU. If you don't have a BOSU, okay, put your one foot out, extend. If you don't have a BOSU, you can do this just without the BOSU with your foot on the floor. Get your hips as high as they can. 3 seconds. Okay, get ready to switch your legs. And go. If this is too challenging, put both of your feet on the BOSU and do both feet at the same time, like this, okay? 3, 2, and done. Okay, now we have our goblet squats. Grab your weight. I'm going to turn my BOSU upside down. And step on carefully. Here we go. Nice and deep. As deep as you can go. Done with that, step off by putting the side down and step over your foot. Okay, we have our single arm flies to sit-ups. Open up your arms, bring it straight up, come up and do 1, 2, 3, okay, get ready to switch. If your weight's heavy, if you bring in, bend your elbow a little bit, it'll feel a little bit lighter. Come down. Definitely you don't want to lock your elbows, that's bad news. Always have a slight bend in your elbow when we're doing this exercise. Five seconds left. All right, mountain climbers. Turn your BOSU over so the round side is down and go. $15 seconds left. You guys got it. Almost done. 3. And done. Okay, we got bird dog. Both knees, both hands on the BOSU. And go. Make sure your toes not on the ground. Switch every time. I'm just doing the best I can today. If I keep doing them, I'll get better at these. All right. We now have our walk-in push-ups. Flat side of the BOSU down. One hand off, one hand off. One hand on, one hand off. Push up and walk over. If this gets too challenging for you, you could certainly just drop your knees to the ground and keep going with the knee on the ground. 15 seconds left. Three, two, done. And last but not least, BOSU bounce house. You guys ready? Here we go. 1, 2, make sure your BOSU is not slippery. Make sure your abs are tight. That's it. All right, let's take a quick little teeny break. And we'll do it all over again. Okay? And what you guys don't know about probably is my low battery light just came on. So my goal is to finish the whole workout while I still have batteries. So that would be something, huh? If the battery runs out, I'll just say, I did like 20 rounds. How'd you guys do? You guys won't know. I would never do that. Grab your drink. Okay, we're gonna do a 1.5 minute break, and it's already been a minute, so that means our break is almost over. For the goblet squat this time, if you feel comfortable with it, grab your heavier weight. Now's the time to do that, okay? I'm gonna try my best on that one too. Okay, here we go. Everyone get to the side of your BOSU. Make sure it's nice and dry and not slippery. And we're going to do our lateral agility steps in 10 seconds. Here we go. We're pushing from the outside. Get down low when we're starting. Ready? And go. All right, done. Down your back. Then we're going to do our single leg bridge. And go. 1, 2, 3. Pushing from your heel. 4. Squeezing your butt when you get to the top. Elbows off the ground. It's going to make it harder. 10 seconds. Of course, if you don't have a BOSU, you could do this exercise with your foot on the floor or on a couch cushion or something like that, okay? Or a ball, a medicine ball, or a basketball. That would be really challenging. Putting your foot on anything unstable will make this more challenging. So, if you have a basketball or a soccer ball, how about a cat? Cats are unstable, just kidding. I guess you have a big enough dog. Like a huge dog, but otherwise I don't think it's a good idea. It'd probably hurt me. All right, up next we have our goblet squats. My glasses are so fogged up, I can't see. But if I take them off, I can't see either. Okay, hop on there carefully. Let's get going with your heavy weight if you can. We're just going to use this heavy dumbbell for this exercise. Not for the ab one. That would be crazy. All right. 1 foot to the side, step over it. Okay. Next, we have our single arm fly sit up. I'm going to start on the opposite side this time. Come down. Open it up. Come straight up. Good. All right. We're going to go other side in 5 seconds. Here we go. And go. Come straight up without weight. Keeping your abs tight the whole time. That's why we're doing this. Ten seconds. All right, put your weight down. And we've got mountain climbers coming up next. Turn that BOSU over. And go. If you don't have a BOSU, you could do this on a medicine ball or on the floor. However you want to do it. We only got 10 seconds left. And done. Bird dogs. I need my towel. And go. I'll do it this way. Don't do them fast. Do them nice and slow. Straightening out your leg and arm as much as you can. Make sure your toes off the ground. All right. Next we have our walking push-ups, I think. Yep. And go. Walk it over. Nice and deep. Good. Walk it over. Nice and deep. All right, and now we have BOSU bounce house. Here we go. Woohoo! Keep your abs tight. That's it. All right, let's just take a quick a quick little 1.5-minute break, and we'll do it all over again. On our break, I'm gonna go grab some paper towels. I'm back because my BOSU is sweaty. I want to dry it off because I want you guys to dry off yours too if yours are getting sweaty. If I wipe it off with my workout towel and then wipe my face with my workout towel, that's kind of gross. And I sure like to wipe my face during this workout, it seems like. Have some of your beverage. Whew. We're halfway done, guys. Halfway done, and then at the end, we'll do some planks. Okay, I'll try doing this again with my glasses on. We'll see how long that lasts. You guys ready to go back into it? If you felt unsafe doing those goblet squats with a heavier weight, then use the lighter weight this time, or no weight at all. But I'm going to go ahead and use the heavier weight. So, okay, let's get going here. We'll start in 10 seconds. You ready? Get down deep. And go. Really think about pushing off to the side. And done. On your back, we're going to do single leg burpees or double leg if it's too hard for you. And let's go. By the way, I'm going to tell you what the rest of the workout is today. In case this video happens to cut off. We're going to be doing, after this round, we're going to do one more round of this. And then we're going to do a 1.5-minute plank on the BOSU with our hands on the BOSU. Then we're going to do another minute switch, 1.5-minute plank with our hands on the BOSU. And then you guys just stretch and cool down and we'll be done. And go. Really focus on squeezing your glutes when you're doing this. We're trying to fatigue our glutes before we go into the goblet squats so that we're really using them and pushing them hard when we're going through those goblet squats, which are coming up next. 3, 2, and done. Okay, goblet squats. Turn your BOSU the appropriate way that you've decided for you. Grab your weight and let's do it. Come down deep. Touch your elbows to your knees if you can. Your abs tight. Try not to let your knees come over your toes. If you feel like you're going to fall, ditch the weight. Okay, one foot to the side, step up. Grab your lighter weight. Turn your BOSU over. And we're going to do our ab movement. Let's go. Come down deep. Do a fly with one dumbbell. Come straight up, crunch your abs. All right, take a break. Switch hands. And go. Come back. Single arm fly. Come straight up. Keeping your abs contracted the whole time. Alrighty, you got mountain climbers coming up. Flip your BOSU over. And go. Those 10-second breaks are short. Okay, turn your BOSU over. We got our walking push-ups. Ready? Go. Try to start off without using your knees. Do as many as you can. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and done. Wipe off your BOSU. It's time for BOSU bounce house. Wipe off all that sweat. And let's go. Oh, no. We didn't do the bird dogs. Shoot. Bird dogs. Sorry, guys. I took my glasses off and I can't see anything. Bird dogs come before the BOSU. Did we already do these? I don't know. I'm confused. But now, for sure, BOSU bounce house. Here we go. Sorry if I made a mistake. Give this next one. Go! Done. I'm gonna watch this video back and be so embarrassed at how I made that mistake. Okay, set the timer. We'll take a minute and a half off and we'll do it again. Catch your breath. Drink your beverage. I have an awesome Superman curl today. I didn't plan that. Just when you reach a certain level of awesome, it starts to happen, I guess. I don't know. Are all you folks at home getting curls too? Let me know. I don't feel like Superman right now. I feel like Sweaty Man. Woo. Like a sweaty hog. Okay, 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. It's our last round. That wasn't so bad, right? Not bad at all. Okay, let me get that timer ready. Okay, we're gonna do our lateral steps, and we're gonna start in 10 seconds. For the last time. And go. Push off with your thighs, with your outer thighs. Try to go as fast as you can without losing form and hurting yourself. And done. Next up, we got our single leg break. So lay down. And ready? Go. Get your elbows off the ground. Get your hips as high as you can. And squeeze your glutes on the top. 10 seconds left. And get ready to switch. Here we go. 3, 2, get in position. Elbows off the ground, go. Boy, last time we're doing these today. That's pretty cool. After this, we got goblet squats. So grab the appropriate weight. I'm sticking with my heavier weight. But today's workout is more about stability and cardiovascular conditioning than it is about lifting a ton of weight. So don't worry about that if you're going light. Oh man, we're already up. Okay, step on safely and come down. Come on. Make sure you're using a spotter if you need one. If you don't know if you need one, that means you need one. Oh, that's it. Step off safely. What we got up next? We have our single arm fly sit up on a BOSU. Let's go. Come straight up. All right. I've got a waterfall in my eyes right now, coming off my forehead. All right, switch sides. And go. Deep fly, come straight up. Alrighty, done with that one. Next we have our mountain climbers. And then bird dogs. Don't forget it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Last time we're doing mountain climbers today. Okay, flip your BOSU over. We've got our bird dogs coming up. And go. Both knees and hands on there if you can. And switch. 10 seconds left. Make it as straight as you can. Done. Okay, next we have our walking push-ups. Remember, try to do as many as you can off your knees. And go. Try to let your chest touch the BOSU. That's how you know you're going deep. You want your arms to be at least a 90-degree angle. Almost done, guys. That's it. Okay, wipe off your ball if it's sweaty. Mine is. We got BOSU bounce house. And go. Last exercise of the day, except for planks. That's it. Woo! All right. So, we're gonna take a short minute break. Wipe your forehead. That was another low battery signal. We'll be done in just a couple minutes. Get your BOSU ready. Flip it so the round side is down. And we're going to try to hold the plank for 1.5 minutes, or however long you can. And then we'll take a minute break, and we'll do it one more time. You guys ready? You don't have to be, we still got 30 seconds left. All right. Get into position. Wipe off your forehead. And we got 1.5 minute plank starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, keep your back flat, keep your butt tight, keep your belly button sucked in, keep your abs squeezed. Don't let your hips sag. 15 seconds down. Only 1:15 left. Keep your hands underneath your shoulders. You guys are doing good. 30 seconds down, you have 1 minute left. That's no big deal. Keep your abs super tight, butt tight. It's easy to forget about squeezing your glutes. We're halfway done. Keep your abs tight. 30 seconds left. Belly button sucked in. $20 seconds left. 15 seconds left. 10. 5 seconds. 3, 2, drop. All right, we're gonna take a minute break and we'll do one more set. And then we'll stretch and we'll be done. Okay? How'd you guys do on that? I have a feeling you guys all did your best. Okay, 30 seconds, we're going to go again. Make sure you wipe down your BOSU after you use it if you sweat it all over it. Get in position. 5 seconds, we're going to go. And start. Suck in your belly button. Squeeze your abs. Squeeze your glutes. Only have a minute left. "45 seconds left. You guys are doing good. We're totally done after this. We just need to stretch. Okay, 30 seconds left. Keep your back flat like a plank. That's why they're called planks. "15 seconds. 10 seconds. Abs tight the whole time. 5, 3, 2, and that's it, you guys. We're all done. Did I do it before my battery died? I think so. Okay, you guys all did great. I had fun working out with you guys. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for being here. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to stretch.